Hello everybody, welcome to the Savage Land, and today is a special episode. This is a PSA, public service announcement, and this is all about the G.I. Joe Retro Sky Striker HasLab. It finally got funded today, right at the last day. We just broke the 10,000 mark. Right now, currently, it's sitting at about around 11,000, which is awesome. That means we'll be able to get our tiers, and if we get our tiers and maximize on all of them, you're gonna get more bang for your buck. I just wanted to do a special episode because I'm very, very passionate about G.I. Joe, and out of all the lines I collect, they draw the most attention for me. And it just happened in the past couple of years with this classified line, which I think is awesome. And then within this last year, I fell in love with the retro line. I was educated earlier this week. It's actually not 3 3/4, it's actually a 4-inch line. But when you say 3 3/4, you definitely know what I'm talking about. So today I actually have a memo of some things I just want to go through and talk about, basically why I backed the G.I. Joe HasLab. First of all, as soon as I seen it, I thought it was an awesome project. It looks great, it has great decals, it also came with figures, and I thought it was a pretty decent price, especially for the other HasLabs I paid for, which is a Sentinel. I paid $350, which you can roughly say that was $380. And for the Galactus, which I roughly paid a little bit over $400 for. Now, with this G.I. Joe HasLab, it's the first G.I. Joe HasLab. Why did they decide to go in the smaller figures? I don't know. Maybe it's a cost thing. Because if you do anything for classified line, it's going to be huge. Which, I don't know, inflation's kind of crazy these days. I thought if you could do a big figure for them, you would pay about $300 and something. I'm pretty sure they could do something. Maybe a Trouble Bubble, or some type of figure, vehicle or base they could do, and you can still get in a decent price range. Now, there are other things that are under HasLab that I've seen that are crowd-funded that's going for about $500-600, and people will willingly pay for them. Right now, there's a Turtle Van made by Super 7 that's going for $500, and I'm really contemplating on getting that thing. It's well over a foot long. This is a huge vehicle, but it's going for $500 for a toy. I mean, you can buy a piece of crap car for $500, maybe. I mean, this is a real car. So people will pay for things that they really want. Now, the whole reason for me backing the HasLab, like I said, I think it was an awesome project. And the number one reason I backed this project, because I never had a G.I. Joe vehicle as a kid. Even though they were a measly $10 to $15, that was way too much money in the late 80s, early 90s for my mother to come off of. We were very poor, I would say. Well, we weren't homeless or anything like that, but we definitely couldn't spend no extra money on getting any vehicles or any things of that nature. So now that I'm a grown man, I have the luxury of spending a couple of $100 on a G.I. Joe vehicle that I probably will just sit up on my shelf and admire it. But hey, that's my prerogative. So this project, I think there's some true G.I. Joe fans out there. I'm glad we backed it. It seems like an awesome thing, and hopefully they will come out with more projects. Hopefully next time it'll be classified, and maybe with the retro line, maybe they'll do something like the USS Flag or some things of that nature. Trust me, if you do it right, the people will buy. Somebody will buy it. And like I said today, this thing just eclipsed 10,000, so we definitely get our Sky Strikers, which is an awesome thing. Next on the list is, why do I like the G.I. Joe retro line so much? I like the line because it was just something to ease me, because collecting classified was getting frustrating. Now, I wasn't frustrated like some other people online just crying over the figures. I mean, I'm a grown man. They're toys. If I don't get them, I just don't get them. But if you got the money to get them and you can't get them, then that's an annoying thing. So I got scalped once. Maybe twice with this classified line, but I didn't get scalped no more after that. I kind of was I wouldn't say I got on the ship late, but I actually kind of did. I got on the ship maybe about 6 months after they dropped, because I remember seeing that Snake Eyes 00 on Hasbro Pulse, and I think I had it in my cart and I took it out for some reason, and I never got it. I should have got it. Why? because I have plenty of Snake Eyes. There's nothing special about that one to me besides as a weapon rack. I'm just a completionist, and I gotta have it. Will I pay $150 for it? Hell no, not now. I got plenty of Snake Eyes, and besides, that Commando Snake Eyes with Timber, the best one they made by far. But with this retro line, it was getting better and better. Now, I missed out on Wave 1 and Wave 2. Actually, I did miss out on Wave 2. I caught like the last little bundle at Walmart, and I picked up a Snake Eyes. And there was Destro, Roadblock, a few others sitting up. I just didn't like the way they looked. So I was like, you know what, the hell with it. And I still do not regret not buying those figures, so that's cool. Wave 3 and 4, that's when it started catching my attention. And a YouTuber, guy who commented on my page, put me up on some game on that. He said that they didn't get the boot cuts and the thigh cuts until that series 3 and 4. In which, if they keep it up, man, this could be a really good line. And this gets me on the subject of O-rings. We should be way past O-rings. Now, maybe they'll convince me, because I was thinking about it today riding home. The Masters of the Universe line, the basic line that you can get at Walmart, they're just like the old figures, but they move just a little bit different. And I love them. I love the Beastman, I love the Skeletor, and I got a few other little figures like, I got Trapjaw, and those are all great figures. They look just like the old toys, they just have a few small little differences as far as articulation with them. Now with the O-rings, if they put wrist cuts, thigh cuts, ankle rockers, and boot cuts on them, they can have O-rings all day. But if you're talking about going back to that shit from the 85, we don't move forward in the future to go backwards, okay? Now if you're stuck on some nostalgia, go on eBay. Make some guy's day by paying for an older figure. I don't know. I'm just so caught up in between that because I see the retro line has mixed feelings. I'm one of the ones I rock with the retro line. The Cobra Troopers are awesome. Guy kind of commented on my page, gave me a lot of game, but then he kind of said something at the end, which I was going to read his message, but you know I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to be petty like that today. But I'll just kind of elaborate on what he said. He said he said most collectors don't like the new Cobra Troopers because they're too gangly. When he says gangly, the arms, it may look a little long on the leg. They don't look that long to me. I can kind of see where he's saying it does looks a little funny, but it's not bad. Once I sit up and look at it, maybe he was having my mind play tricks on me. But to be honest with you, I still like the way they look more than the classic line, the original line. Why? Because their proportions are more human-like. I do action figure photography, and when I'm putting somebody running, I want it looks like a man running, not a toy running. And I did a video about these actual Cobra His 3 tanks, and I have a scene where they're like running in the motor pool and they're running to their tanks. Those are like real men running. Now if I had some of the old figures that doesn't have the ankle rockers, the boot cuts, and the thigh cuts, who knows how that might have turned out. Make a long story short, I'm digging the retro line. I'm definitely digging the Cobra Troopers, the officers. Hey man, I'm not most collectors. I love my Cobra Troopers that I got adapted to, the 4-inch line. But he did put me on a lot of game, which is cool. It's not a 3 3/4 inch line, it's a 4-inch line. Hey, go Cobra. Also, with this new HasLab, the Cobra figures definitely gave it a boost. You get 3 additional figures. Now, as far as this Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, I really don't give a damn about that. I guess that's for some original collectors who are looking for that. What I like is the Cobra Pilot and the Cobra Groundman. They look awesome. They're dope, and they automatically give them to you. You get 5 figures now, straight out. You don't have to hit no tiers, which is cool. That had me, which the first day I seen it, I bagged this thing. I'm 3 deep in them. Now, what I was contemplating, all right, now should I draw my numbers back if they don't hit the tiers? Because I want the Scarlet, but I'm not too stoked over her. Who I've been kind of going crazy over is this Black Ripcord. Now we need to get to that. The grounds people, the guys who, you know, the flight guys and all that with the wands and stuff. If I get them, I get them. The only thing I can see myself using those if they come out with a USS flag or something where I make a landing strip. But I want that Ripcord, and definitely if I got the Ripcord, then you definitely know the Scarlet is coming. Another cool thing about them, those toys were never made. So you're getting something special already. Out the gate with this G.I. Joe HasLab, you're getting, we're going to be one of how many, 10 to 20,000, how many ever buy this thing. when toys are produced, they are mass produced for worldwide production. This was something produced for a small community of guys. So you're instantly getting a true collector's item when you pick up this HasLab. These figures, they've never made them before. This Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, that's like a throwback to, I guess, something that happened back in the day where his symbol didn't look like everybody else. It almost kind of has like Mickey Mouse looking ears. Like I said, I'm not too stoked on that, but hey, I'll take it. It came free with it. Matter of fact, being that we all back this thing, we automatically get him. Now, let's go over something that's pretty interesting. What I heard a lot of people saying, oh, man, they should have put this for $100. And I'm thinking like, yeah, I definitely would got it for $100. I probably would have bought 5 then. But with the figures that they giving you, let's do a breakdown here. See if I still have my calculator up. Okay, so right now I have my calculator set on 6 figures. Oh, also, like I said, this thing is amazing, really. With the original Sky Strike, you got 1 pilot. Now you get 2 pilots. You get a pilot and a co-pilot. So it was automatically from in October coming with 2 figures. Now they threw the Cobra figures on top, which is sweet because I'm a Cobra guy. Okay, so you get 5. Now we reached the Scarlet in the flight suit. Now you got 6. Retro line is going for $12 a pop. Really $12.99. I was being nice when I said that. So 6 figures, $12. Let's say $72. Let's throw $8 tax on that. That's $80 right there. Sky Striker's $230. Let's do your math here. $80. That's $150. Okay. Now you're down to $150. Now you're about to get down to the price you was crying for, but you got some figures also too with it. You got some really cool figures. Okay, so we're at 6. So that's not including Ripcord. Now Ripcord, that's 7. The 2 flight attendants, that's 2 more figures. That's 9. So you got 3 more figures you added on to that. Let's say $36 added on to the 72. Now you're dealing with 108. $108 worth of figures right there. Okay, don't forget about your taxes. Let's do $12 tax now. That's $120. The Sky Striker's $230. Now it's down to $110. So if you didn't back this thing, I know you feel like a major idiot because you got your $100 Sky Striker, but now you got 9 freaking figures on card backs. So if you want to get busy and bust that pack down and get your money, you're definitely going to get it. Because now they just instantly gave you something to get your money back. Now I got 3 Sky Strikers. Like I said, it's currently sitting at about 11,000. Let me go and give the exact number. I was gonna cut back, but you know what? I'm gonna keep my 3 Sky Strikers. Let's refresh the page here. Okay, and it's currently 6 o'clock. I live on the East Coast. It's 6 o'clock. So it's 6 more hours until this thing is over with. We're already fully funded. It's going through. Now we're trying to hit tiers now. 11,303. This thing goes up by the hundreds every minute I check it. So more than likely, we're gonna get to our Scarlet. So hopefully we get there. I want to get to that Ripcord. Like I said, we don't get the 2 grounds crew. That's cool. It says there's 5 hours and 59 minutes left. So you would feel like a big a-hole if you didn't back this thing. Like I said, I got my 3 out the gate. I'm gonna keep 2. And like I said, I had 3 before all this extra Cobra stuff. Now I can do 1 G.I. Joe plane, I can do 1 Cobra plane, and guess what? I've never sold a figure in my entire life on some scalper type shit. But guess what? That 3rd one, as soon as I get it, it's going up online. Now, will I try to beat somebody across my head? No. But I'm definitely gonna get my money back out of it and a little bit more to help pay for what I got. Because hey, I threw my nuts on the table and I made the sacrifice to go ahead and buy me 3. So that's just basically where it's at. I don't care if you're a collector and you have some stuff in there and you telling you're not checking your toys see if they're worth anything. You're lying to yourself. Every collector envies about something that they have. Like, oh, I got that. Oh, it's worth something. I do it too. I'm not a scalper. I don't resell stuff, but on this one, I'm probably gonna get busy. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my 2 Sky Strikers for myself, fix them up, sell 1 out. I don't even know how I'm gonna sell that 1 out. I might take them figures out and just get you a plane, because once this thing is done, it's a wrap. And you might say, okay, well, Retro Line might come out with a cheaper Sky Striker. Cool, get it. But guess what? It's not gonna be like this HasLab one. Because with the HasLab, they get busy. With this Sky Striker here, you might see engine parts. They're going to be parts painted, parts sculpted that you'll never get with these boxes I got sitting up here. Now, these are dope vehicles, and they cost 25 bucks, but they're pretty much running the mill, and they're mass produced, and everybody got them. I don't front. I'm not going to front. I like stuff that people really don't got. That's why I do a lot of abstract reviews on lines that, you know, a lot of people may not even collect. Okay, so, but yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, this is a dope project. I'm glad it got funded. And the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. With this O-ring thing, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And also, last topic. Got some new hot videos coming up. The next video I got will be the Jurassic Park Amber Collection, which I do not see a lot of reviews on. That is a super awesome line there. Mattel is very hit and miss with their WWE Elites. They were very hit and miss with the DC Multiverse, but with this Jurassic Park Amber line, they're spot on. I mean, everything feels great with that line. And they're peg warmers, at least in my Target. I always can go find some Amber Collection, which is awesome. But I'm doing Velociraptor, male Velociraptor, on my next video, which should be coming up in the next couple of days. I got some really cool shots on it. I'm just trying to wrap up some of my photo shoot and do the review on it. Far as my channel, please go out and check my page. Check out me busting open 50 Cobra Troopers. That video is about to put me on the map. Check it out, share it, like it, comment on it. Comment on this video. I'm down to interact with the community. Everybody that says something on my page, I try to give you a comment back. I'm not being a creeper saying, hey, he got to talk to me every time. I'm just trying to show some love. Get to know you so you can get to know me and know where I'm coming from. I don't know how many times I have to say I'm very passionate about action figures, but that's my love. That's where I'm at right now in my heart. But just check out my videos. I got a lot of cool stuff up. Make sure you check out that 50 Cobra Trooper video. It's at about 1,500 views right now. And I'm just loving it, man. It's made some of my other videos come up. I'm new to this. I got an Instagram, but I'm just trying to work it out. I'm a dinosaur, so I'm not very computer savvy, but I'm gonna get it together though. I'm diving headfirst into this thing, man, and I'm loving it. I appreciate all the comments. I've been educated a few times on a few things, and I really love it. But that's it, man. I back that HasLab. In a year, you'll see me do the review on it. So until then, make sure you're being a person of integrity. Until the next time, God bless.